All right, guys, so we're gonna do a quick repair, windshield repair here. We got the Rain-X, the windshield repair kit. So I went ahead and opened this up and did a little review of what we have within the windshield repair kit so we can get this done the right way. Trying to make it done pretty simply. So a couple things, there is a few steps you wanna follow here. I went ahead and cleaned off the area. We have a crack, a little spot right here. I went ahead and cleaned off the area, so it's super important that we do that. You have two different options. You have windshield, so chips, bullseyes, and stars, and then on the other side you have cracks for it. So that's something you want to pay attention to. So depending on what you're dealing with, you're going to decide on that. Now, sun is not directly in this right now, so that's the first step, is pull the vehicle in an area where there's no direct sunlight. So we have a little bit of time here. So that is first thing. So step one, we're going to take the little piece out and we're going to secure it around the actual unit. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of here. We have quite a bit, what feels like quite a bit of pieces in here, but it's really not that many. I'll set this off to the side right there. So we're going to take and directionally put that right there on top of it. Now I am going to take this plunger, actually, so I can get a clear view. We're going to take this and make sure that it is in the center where my crack is, and I'm going to push each one of these down to it. Check to make sure that is in the center right there. So if you need to make any adjustments to it, this is the time to do that. So we are stuck down to the center, like so. Okay. Each one of these is good to go. And just like that. All right, next thing is you have the plunger piece, okay? So this is super important. You're going to take this piece right here, okay? We're going to screw it down on it, as you can see. Now we want to make sure this is level, so that's super important, making sure that this is level to it all. Okay, and right in a good spot. Now I think I'm going to move this, so we're going to set this off. We're actually going to move it a little bit, so let me do that. All right, so now I've got it in the right spot here. Take this plunger piece off. Make sure these are pushed down all the way. So super important you do that. Make sure these are pushed down all the way. It's about a 10-minute process once you get rocking and rolling. So that's super key. You have this little vial right here that you're able to pop the end off of it. Now you can get a couple uses out of this, so it's super important depending on how many drops you need for each piece. So we only need a few drops, and I think we're running into, just so you know, one of the issues you might run into is just being super cold. So I'm gonna make sure these are put on here just properly, all the way around, like a nice suction all the way around. So kind of keeping them down. Now the whole system, it gives you everything you possibly need. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, you're going to do, depending on the crack or chip size, 3 to 4 drops. You're gonna drop into this, okay? But once it is flush, you're gonna set that flush, okay? Once it's flush to the car, you're gonna do 3 to 4 drops in it. Then you're gonna take your additional plunger right here, and we're gonna screw this down into the unit itself. And that is going to release the stuff to go in it. So super simple, easy to do at the end of the day. Now, once you've done that step, you're gonna take this off. You're gonna wait 3 to 5 minutes. It's gonna dry up. You can do it a second time. And then last step is gonna be taking and putting just a couple drops, surely right on the unit itself. And then you have these clear sheets right here. You're gonna set on top of it. And then you're gonna let that cure for another 3 to 5 minutes. Guys, super easy process to use. We're gonna let it cool or warm up a little bit. I think that's gonna help with the suction part of this. So just something I've noted and what you wanna know when you are doing this project. But you have everything that comes into play with making this happen for the Rain-X windshield kit. So guys, at the end of the day, you know what we say? Check it out.